It's strawberry season, or at least it was when we shot this episode. But don't worry, today's delicious strawberry liqueur recipe can easily be done year-round with frozen strawberries. We'll make sure it's rich and packed with strawberry flavor without making it cloyingly sweet. Perfect for cocktails. If you'd like to see strawberry cocktails, make sure to hit the subscribe button below and turn on notifications, as we have an episode with plenty of those coming up. Now, it's strawberry liqueur time. There's plenty of ways you could preserve fresh strawberries, so you can enjoy them any time of the year. The simplest one is freezing them when they are at their peak ripeness, which is what you'll find in the store, and something we used to do at home when I was a kid. My mom would also make a variety of fruit liqueurs, which must have rubbed off on me as well, I guess. But you could also make strawberry jam, syrup, oleosaccharum, cordial, or shrub. Most of those can be stored in smaller jars and frozen for future use. But today we're making a strawberry liqueur. It will be delicious in cocktails, but you can also enjoy it as a wonderful treat over ice. You'll get strawberry dominating in all aspects, with its sweet, ripe, slightly acidic profile, and a long berry aftertaste, with the perfect amount of tartness. Today you'll learn how to make it, and in a few weeks I'll post a few cocktail recipes to use this in, together with a few other strawberry concoctions. And if you don't want to get your hands dirty, but still want to make strawberry cocktails, here's the best alternative. Pacific Strawberry Syrup from Liber & Co., made with sun-ripened strawberries from America's west coast. Its pressed juice is then blended with cane sugar to create a vibrant syrup, with the perfect amount of tartness and gum arabic providing the rich mouthfeel. Grab it now through the link in the description, so you'll be ready when we make strawberry cocktails. But now, let's make some DIY strawberry liqueur. For the first part you'll need 1200 grams of strawberries, fresh or frozen, both work, 100 grams of sugar. We're looking for about 150 grams of sugar per liter, but we'll get there partly with cryo concentration, so just follow the recipe. 0.8 gram of ascorbic acid or vitamin C, which will work as a preservative and add a subtle citrus flavor. And lastly, 2.4 gram of Pectinex, a specialty enzyme that breaks down pectin structure, helping to make a clearer fruit liqueur. As always, for liqueurs and infusions, make sure your fruits are well cleaned and ideally organic. If you can grow them yourself, that's even better. Great thing is that for something like this, they really don't need to look perfect. The riper, the better, as far as flavor goes. Just make sure nothing has gone bad yet. Once the strawberries are ready, add the rest of the ingredients: sugar, ascorbic acid, and Pectinex. If you need a good, all-round blender, I'll leave a link to this one in the description, under the video. Adding all these ingredients before freezing will mean we only have to strain the strawberries liquid once, giving us a clear result straight away. But first, this blended mixture needs to go into the freezer, because we want to freeze away a part of the water to increase both the sweetness and the strawberry levels. So once it's all frozen through, it's time to melt the clear strawberry juice. But not all the way, of course. First, weigh the bowl that the juice will melt into and write it down, so you'll be able to know exactly how much concentrated juice you have at all times. Then I'll need to cut this up, so it will fit into my strainer. Be careful with the knife, of course. I ended up with 1260 grams of frozen strawberry juice, and since we're aiming for half of a total weight from before, the number we are going for with our concentrated strawberry juice is 630 grams, at which point the sweetness level of the juice will be at around the 19 Brix mark. The exact levels might differ, based on the sweetness of the strawberries, but with this I'm actually happy with close enough. So if you follow the recipe, you'll now have 600 ml of concentrated strawberry juice. The rest of the juice can of course be melted further and enjoyed as regular, less sweet strawberry juice. To turn it into a liqueur, we need to add the right amount of alcohol. For every 100 ml of juice, let's add 34 ml of 96% alcohol, which means we need to add 204 ml. If the most you can get is high ABV vodka, you need to stop the melting of strawberries sooner to get a more concentrated juice, since extra dilution will come from vodka. That's our strawberry liqueur basically done. We ended up with 804 ml, but if you need to scale this up or down, you can use the liqueur calculators on kevinkoz.com. Once it's bottled, don't forget to add the label, like we always do with DIY ingredients. We made a 25% ABV or 50 proof strawberry liqueur that is not as sweet as most commercially available options. I prefer that because you can always add extra sweetness to your cocktails with a bar spoon or two of rich or simple syrup. Plus, you can even get away with using this type of a liqueur as a base for your cocktails. Just make sure you balance it well. But as mentioned at the start, we'll talk more about strawberry cocktails in a future episode, to give this liqueur time to settle down a bit and develop its flavor. If you made it all the way to the end, post a strawberry emoji in the comments. And if you'd like to make other DIY liqueurs, check out this playlist. Until next time, cheers, friends of cocktails.